This is April 27th, 2026. Today after I did that video, later on, Carl and I went down to Dutch Valley Restaurant in Sugar Creek. He likes the buffet there. There was couples in there. I seen them before, around us. Different times, different days, around us. We go to sit down and the guy's like, don't say anything to her, it's not funny. I won't. Oh, I said something. Carl sits down, and I start how it takes levels of being evil and satanic to find any of this funny. How did they think it's funny that anyone breaking in anybody's home, setting up, buying cameras, taping somebody in the shower, washing themselves, photoshopping that in the other room? And then as someone walked by, to stab them with a hypnotic drug. You think, how did something bit me? Did you get stung by a bee? Did you bang into something? And then in a few minutes, everything go room, dizzy and black. Never seen or talked to anybody. Didn't know anybody was in your home. And then hours later, come out of it. You got bruises, throwing up, severely infected, throwing up. And you're going to the doctor. Now, you never let anybody in your home. Never seen, never talked to them. They got a drug confession, and you've been being raped by strangers. Takes a special kind of evil for people to find funny in that. Rapists preying on people in their homes, photoshopping stuff, and somebody being a fake, dirty sex doctor. None of this is funny. Not at all. It takes a special kind of evil to find funny in this. Carl looks over at me. He said, those couples over there, Karen, I've seen them around me before. And several times, including here, different days and times. They've been in this restaurant with us and sitting near us. I said, I know. We went to leave. I said, what do you think? I said something real loud of how evil you have to be to find funny in this. And it takes a special kind of satanic evil to find it funny. Harming somebody like this and exploiting them. I said, that's why I said something. I said, they have told you, even around me, even in Walmart, they have people watching her. They've had people watching me for 8 years almost. 8 years stalked. Harassed. Now, we're going to put it this way, sweet peas. You haven't found me doing anything wrong in 8 years? Hang it up. Dave used to call me Mary Poppins. Practically perfect in every way, Karen. I like being Mary Poppins. Makes me a good person. But yeah, they had people down there, even Carl. I said, I tried to tell you. Even my brother Pete, we were sitting in a coffee shop in North Canton. He's looking around. He said, Karen, people from Fairlawn and Medina are driving by us and walking in the store. I said, I know. They have people watching me. So I start going off real loud how Agent John talked to me. Looked over and my brother had went back up to get something at the counter. Some guys went, Agent John talked to her like that. Is that why we're not allowed to say a word to her? Yeah. What would you say to me? You arrested these people, right? So that's where these idiots are so stupid. They're so arrogant and so stupid. Now, Officer Mark and Officer John, like the investigators always said, we always knew Karen never lied to us. She can't. She's under police surveillance with a court order.
Just gotta get a needle.
She's under police surveillance with a court order. We already have it taped. I know. So, Officer Mark and Officer John, you've already witnessed these people saying they have been in my clients' homes. What are you going to do about it? exploiting the handicapped. They don't have a court order. There's a rule in a way that has to be done and only done. No guardian can allow an attorney into a handicapped person's home. I've already Googled it. The attorney and the guardian would go to jail at least 10 years to decades. See, they can never be in a home. See, that's where no matter what, and it comes down to no matter what the situation is, no attorney can ever be in anybody's home, no matter what. President Nixon couldn't bug offices. Tried it. It's called Watergate. He was impeached and was going to be criminally charged in Ford pardon the next president. The President of the United States couldn't bug offices. The Fourth Amendment of the Constitution, the Fifth and the Sixth of the right to remain quiet, the right to an attorney, and the right to privacy, the Fourth Amendment, requires a court order. This attorney cannot go around, it's supposed to be an attorney's office, breaking every law they can, playing Bonnie and Clyde. I don't know who they are yet, and the day that I find out, I will let the Bar Association know what you've done. You will be disbarred. I will sue you. And they will make sure that every law enforcement gets you for every crime. You won't have a license. The first day it says disbarred immediately for your crimes. You were to be criminally charged. And that's where do people think that some psycho attorney is going around setting up button cameras in bathrooms and sex trafficking videos of victims using the bathroom, including children, and sending them out to other people? Where did you think it was funny? Some sex offender. I don't care if you got any kind of title on your name. You tape someone using the bathroom, you're automatically, and it says right on Google, a guardian and an attorney would be listed sex offenders. That guardian would go to jail for exploiting them. I know what it takes to be in a handicapped home. You have to, if they can sign, they have to sign a waiver. They have to be open cameras, not button. All the staff that works there in the agency has to sign off that they know they're being openly recorded, not taped unaware. That's a federal crime. Voyeurism. Illegal monitoring. They sue you for every time you caught them. And the guardian. They're looking at, like that says, decades in prison. Then the guardian has to sign off the social worker, the Department of Disability, then the circuit court judge with a court order. Then it has to be run by the Department of Disability, not some drug addict attorney's office that's drug raping people and sex trafficking videos to other people and exploiting people for profit. Like they said on Google, the attorney and the guardian would go to jail for decades, listed sex offenders immediately. See, that's where these people cannot exploit anyone, let alone the handicapped. Now, Officer John, how many people have they admitted to seeing in the bathroom that I've worked in? And there's no cameras. And they're not allowed tape in bathrooms. How many where we have not signed off said they were in their homes, illegally stalking and exploiting handicaps? How many times have you recorded these people? That's how not funny this is. How many other people's homes? Like people said, that drug cartel went through and broke into all kinds of homes and set up button cameras and are illegally monitoring people. Oh, they're selling them on porn sites. They're selling children on porn sites. They're selling you on porn sites. It's big profit. Let's see. How many times do you do your bank account? Guess what? Your bank account's on the dark web. Your credit card. Your naked ass is on the dark web. You want to put it that way? And somebody's making profit off of it. They're exploiting you. You want to put it that way? That's how not funny this is. And I'll tell you what. That lady out there saying something again. she better been lying on that Guardian because somebody had already said something. And guess what? They're all going to go to jail. I haven't said anything to my boss. I'm letting you handle it, Officer Mark and John. Let you go through and see if you can find them, and link it back to them, and then get them. They cannot keep going around exploiting people, and they don't have a court order, because no judge would sign it for some dirty rapist attorney's office drug beating, raping people and exploiting them for profit. See, that's where they have no right in my home. I talked to Sheriff David Mike DeWine's cousin. I talked to a criminal attorney. I talked to other sheriffs. I talked to the Stark County Prosecutor's Office. It's a Fourth Amendment. In the Constitution, police and agencies can only be in a home under a threat of life with statements in a court order. There is nothing else. Even the Portage County Sheriff said that. Even the FBI would go to jail for being in your home. Even Officer Reinhardt in Louisville. Dave can't hire anybody on his own. And where the Louisville police found the original case, May 30th, 25, 1 o'clock in the morning, talking to one of the ladies in the extortion group. What? That Dave hired 2 men on his own. One was saying he was an attorney, so it made it legal. No, it didn't. Didn't make it legal at all. Matter of fact, like they said, it made it worse illegal. They know better. The attorney gets disbarred immediately. See, they never tell me the name of the attorney. Because the day that I find it, I contact the Bar Association. Guess what? They no longer have a license. It's a federal crime for them to be in my home, let alone drugging me for fake confessions, photoshopping and framing, selling kitty porn and my grandkids going potty, having me beat and raped under drugs, drugged for fake confessions. Never met me, never talked to me. They can't stalk me. They can't go around having other people stalk me. No attorney's office can have you stalked and have people follow you, harass you. You know, that guy in Dutch Valley Restaurant, they said she was too stupid to realize we were following her. They called me stupid. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. I've seen you for a long time. And how many times the investigators have been saying they still have people around her watching her? Honey, I've known people have been around me since 18 watching me. 18. So where you thought I was so stupid I didn't know you were there? Even my slightly deaf husband knew you were there. See, you have no right following me around. You have no right. See, that's where the police would probably want to know what your problem is. You can't follow me around. No attorney can hire you to follow me around. Stalking and menacing, they can't hire stalkers. Like they said about my ex-husband. The investigators, that idiot can't hire a stalker. He hired a serial rapist. Oh, what did the North Canton-Jackson police call the guy that did this? Drug cartel. What did Officer Mark call him? Drug cartel. Because nobody else drugs you but the drug cartel. This guy is drug cartel. So you can't set up button cameras in my home. You didn't have a court order. Dave can't hire you on your own. Right on Google, if attorney sets up button cameras in your home, they are to be disbarred and criminally charged with voyeurism. That's taking naked pictures of people without their permission and knowledge, and it lists you a sex offender. Wiretapping, illegal monitoring, felony invasion of privacy. And the list goes on. It's like 7 to 15 years for the cameras alone, let alone without the 20 years for kiddie porn and my grandkids going potty, and then sex trafficking videos of other people being naked to other people. Let alone without the drug confessions, photoshopped washing, and having me beaten, raped, and human trafficked under drugs. You got 100 years, bitch, put your name on this. And you run around trying to catch me doing a crime? See, that's where they said she was too stupid to realize we were following her. We're trying to find out if she actually admits to doing anything wrong. You can wait till hell freezes over, thaws, and freezes over again, and never in this life. For admit to no wrongdoing, and I'll take care of everything in the end. Like they said, that idiot over her case? Agent John, they were talking about you, honey. That idiot over her case told her to admit to no wrongdoing, then wrote it up in the court order. The police are never allowed to question her. What are we going to do now? It's called check and checkmate. I am an FBI informant. I am in immunity from the government for the rest of my life for helping the government get information. You can kiss my fucking ass. You can kiss my fucking government protected ass, immunity ass. You can kiss the judge's ass in Stark County that signed the protected custody case with statements and immunity and money for the rest of my life, his ass. You can kiss Agent John's ass. You can kiss the FBI's ass. And you can kiss the Department of Justice's ass too. That's where shysters like you, racketeering, RICO charges, drugs, rape, threats, the attempt to extortion under them, where the beauty of RICO, you go to jail as an accessory for even being part of any of it for all the crimes. I have learned so much about the law with this case. I spend so much time on Google. They say something stupid. I was like, what is a jail sentence for this? And boom, up comes the law that stops it. Dave could never hire anybody to watch me in my home. They can't. See, like they said, as an occult, they didn't think she had rights. They didn't think she had a right at all. And they could have her drugged for fake confessions, beaten, raped, and photoshopped and framed. Because they didn't think she had rights. Because as an occult, as a woman, they didn't think she had rights at all. Well, sorry, dumbasses. I have just as many rights as a man. See, that's where you need to get over yourself. You had no right in my home. You had no right for nothing. I had other people I heard off in the distance. They got a hold of the orthopedic surgeon. She does have degenerative arthritis in her knee, and she has to get out walking all the time or she can lose the ability to walk again. None of this is funny. Well, honey, I put, when did I put that up on Facebook? About 5 years ago? At least 21? You're slow, right? Name of the orthopedic doctor. The fentanyl patches. The false diagnosis. Where it also showed degenerative joint disease in my knees. Swelling in my legs. You're slow, right? Like an investigator said when the case first started, he already went to that orthopedic surgeon. Right away. So you're a little bit behind, bitch. So what do you people honestly think you're going to do? You think that you could actually bring stocking tapes into a courtroom? Do you really want to tell a judge you've been exploiting a handicapped person? You better hold your breath because I already put it up on Google. Then I put it up on Facebook. What will happen to you decades in federal prison? And everyone from my boss to everyone that works there can sue not only a guardian, but that attorney. And guess what? It's automatic disbarment. See, it's automatic disbarment for an attorney set up button cameras in my home. Let alone the drug confessions, photoshopping, and washing. Fake, dirty doctors breaking down. But this thing is so Twilight Zone. People run around like it's the biggest chaos in the world. Like, we got a right to do this. We got to do this. You don't have a right to even follow me. No attorney can hire you to stalk and harass me, stalking and menacing. Tell me who the attorney is. Tell me the name of him. And guess what? Not only will I put it on every social media site, I will have how about Channel 5, Channel 8 News knock on the door? You're really breaking in private homes? You're breaking the Fourth Amendment on your own? You're selling kiddie porn to little kids going potty? You're drugging people for fake confessions? You're having them beat and raped? And they've never met you? Oh, we'll let the news take care of you. Oh, and guess what? We'll see how fast the FBI falls over itself while it's arresting you. Oh, and I'll send their name to the President of the United States. Just give me the name. See, I've never met him. I don't even know who my rapist is. Give me a name. See, they don't want me to have their name. They just play with all you fools to run around and act like you got some kind of right in the world to destroy some other human being. You ought to be ashamed. This is why God made hell and man made jails for villains like you to keep them away from victims like me. I am nothing but a victim to you that you think you can manipulate and steal from. You can't. See, that's where the whole thing of it is. Who the hell do you think you are, harming people in their home and exploiting them? You are nothing but monsters from hell that need to be locked up away from society. And people need to look at you from the monsters from hell that you are. And the demons of hell that have possessed your soul that you think it's funny harming people. And exploiting them, trying to destroy an innocent human being. That you're just playing with them because you're demonic. You're demon possessed. People, you know who they are. Go online and report them. They are dangerous to society and everyone around them. And there's a good chance, if you've been in contact with them, you and your family are already on porn sites. They may have a scam running on you. You ever wake up with a bruise, have a flu? Huh? Couldn't explain it? You probably have a drug confession. Wait till they want everything from you. You don't know who's doing it. Predators that you've never met, never seen, never had in your home, breaking in your home, hiding, laughing at you that they had waited for you to walk by a room and reach out and stab you with a drug. And within a few, you're thinking, ow, where did I bang my leg? What on earth? Something bite me. Then a few minutes, the room goes dizzy and black. Got coming out of it, what on earth? You're throwing up, you can hardly stand up. Got bruises on you, severely infected. Go to the doctor, what on earth is wrong with me? Well, where have you been? What have you done? The only thing new to me is that house of water is orange. You're blaming the wet water that is giving you cancer and killing you because you don't have any memory of anything. Hypnotic drugs cause a sleepwalking state within 45 seconds. You're sleepwalking, you drive a car, you can cook, you can drink, you can have sex, no memory of anything. Dear God, they had LSD in the 60s. Now they have stuff that causes being basically hypnotized chemically. That just shuts down your conscious and you're wide awake. It's like the perfect date rape drug. I don't even want to hear anybody anymore. And no one's ever heard of a Ruthie, an amnesia drug? Or hypnotic drugs. When they had stuff like LSD and acid 60 years ago, 70. Don't want to hear it. I'm going to upload this. But people turn these people in, where you look at them and they think it's funny. Think about it. They think it's funny. It's like a game to them. They're so mentally ill and so demonic and demon possessed. They think it's funny hurting people. They think it's funny trying to kill people. They think it's funny trying to exploit money out of victimizing people and selling people on porn sites and children on kiddie porn sites. And they make money profiting, selling and human trafficking people and having them beat and raped, their skull crushed in, tortured. And they think they should be able to profit from it. That's why God made hell and man made jails for people that are doing this to me. Realize you want them to do it to you. It's just a big drug gang. And they're involving people with no IQs thinking they're funny, and they're not. And they're not. And they can, if you don't think you can end up in jail for this and helping out, well, let's see. They told the drug dealers that no one could get arrested off this. Guess what? Thousands went to jail. They lied to them. Guess what they did to you? You can spend the rest of your life in jail for involving yourself with this. You know what I mean? Why don't you ask Judge Peters? Why don't you ask all the big drug busts they've done over the last few years? Where'd they get them? Off my case. Of the surveillance. I was left in the middle of the cartels. Why do you think I know so much about them? And they'll tell you her little threat and attempt to lie case led into the drug cartel and some big drug dealer's arrest. So where did you think that if they told them they would go to jail? What happened? They went to jail. What's going to happen to you? Federal prison. And Officer Mark, Officer John, where they're saying they're in clients' homes and handicapped people's homes, you do need to address this and quickly. I know you already know they're saying that and saying stuff they shouldn't be. You need to take care of it. That's what I have you for. Where I always tell Carl, my new husband, I said, be an informant. They used to talk about where you guys made yourself known because they were trying to harm me. And I appreciate you guys for that. I used to joke where the people used to say Karen's men. I used to laugh. I had men, but I didn't have men. They were just there. And then I have people, but I don't have people. They're just there. FBI informant. They're there when I need them. And guys, I need you. And me and Carl need out of here. New names, new socials, new place to live. But I need my money. And Agent John, you already got everything. You just need to wrap it up. Okay, I'm going to upload.